item would be B3, which is a procurement services item relating to affordable housing projects.
Good morning, Scott Stromer, Procurement Services. B3 is asking the board to award to the 7 highest ranked proposers the opportunity to provide multifamily rental new construction, multifamily home ownership, new construction projects, or multifamily rental acquisition and rehabilitation projects for a mix of eligible households, including low income and very low income, through the Home Investment Partnership Program, Community Development Block Grant, or CDBG, the State Housing Initiatives Partnership, or the SHIP program, and the Local Housing Fund, the HOPE Act, all of which are administered by the Affordable Housing Services Department. Total recommended award amount is $19,761,193. Agreements will be negotiated with the recommended proposers and subsequently presented to the board for approval at a future date. In this case, there were no certified disadvantaged business or registered small business enterprise firms for the specified services. Therefore, no participation goal or set aside was established for the procurement. Even though no participation goal or set aside was established, the opportunity to submit a bid as a prime was always available. Procurement Services Department does recommend approval, and the Director of Affordable Housing Services Department, Cheryl Howell, is here and available to answer any questions you may have about these important projects.
Okay.
Move approval.
Move. Second. This is Commissioner Kemp.
Motion by Commissioner Merman, second by Commissioner Kemp, and I see Commissioner Overland, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. I am very, very excited to see this move forward. We have, as a board and as a county, moved to focus on the greatest need we have, in addition to transportation, into building affordable housing. The process in the backup was impressive to see how we go about making these decisions, how we go about supporting those organizations that support the need of those that need affordable housing, and the structure and the decision-making that is made to help those that are interested in affordable housing, our true advocates. HOPE, we're very pleased to see the backup, and I'm very excited to see this move forward. We as a county have made a commitment to affordable housing, and it's evident by this wonderful procurement that provides for the building and development of affordable housing all throughout the county. And I'm sure Ms. Howell will provide us with some guidance on where these are going to occur. But I'm pleased to see that all of them are near or very close to transit resources to assist those that choose and are able to move to these locations when they're developed, will have options on how they spend their money, and have options in transit and how they get to work and play and doctor's appointments and all those other things. So thank you very much for bringing this forward, and I'm very pleased to see that the department has been successful in finding partners to help us build affordable housing. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. Commissioner Smith, you recognize.
Thank you. And I just want to thank Ms. Howell also for the work that's gone into this, and our backup material was very thorough and shows exactly where the funding for each project is coming from. It's really important to have that because of all the community concern, the public concern, and from HOPE's involvement. Certainly, it's really important that we have this level of information publicly available to the people who are concerned about it and to us, so we understand where this funding for each project is coming from. All the units are affordable to 80% and below AMI. That makes me very happy. Several of the units are designated at 50% and below. That makes me even happier. Habitat for Humanity is receiving funds. It's a great collection and really good work by Ms. Howell. I want to just compliment her on that.
Thank you.
Commissioner Kemp, you recognize.
Thank you. I'd also like to thank Ms. Howell. I think this is the most important thing. I've been on the board for 3.5 years. This is one of the most important things that we have ever moved forward for lifting up so many people's lives in Hillsborough County. It is just so important and we are going to provide this opportunity in a way that we have never done before that I know of, and in a huge way with the resources that we have dedicated here. And I want to thank Hope, because I really don't know that this we would have understood the need or been motivated to do as much as we have done here, this is just great. This is more than the state, even if they had those funds, would have been giving in a single year. And I hope that we do continue. I know that for the first time, the state has dedicated those Sadowski funds to us that could really bring this home. But, because of the circumstances this year, I don't know what's going to happen moving that forward. But this is a great moment for Hillsborough County. And in another year or two, it'll be a great moment for probably hundreds of families.
Disadvantaged minority / disadvantaged business women's enterprise program participation goal was 18%. But the contractor, the recommended company to get this, is it wants to achieve almost 40%. 40%. I know we get ridiculed sometimes about what we're doing, what we're not doing, minority businesses. But when we're establishing at 18%, and then the vendor comes back and says, no, I don't want to do 18%. I'll establish a goal of 39.39%. That's astronomical. Astronomical. So I want to say thank you for working with the vendor and getting the vendor to do that. And I'm trying to see if I see any hands here. I do not. So we have a motion by Commissioner Merman, second by Commissioner Kemp. Please call the roll.
Miller,
Yes.
Hagan,
Yes.
Kemp,
Yes.
Merman,
Yes.
Overman,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0.
Mr. Merrill.